Who doesn't know Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, and Eeyore? Well, here's a list of all the characters in this series for you to check out. Read ahead to reminisce upon the funny moments and tangent quotes from various episodes of the life of the most adorable teddy bear in the world. If ever there is tomorrow when we're not together, there is something you must always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, even if we're apart, I'll always be with you. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, or Pooh Bear, as he is often affectionately called, was born in 1926 when English author and playwright A. Milne first created the character, inspired by the stuffed teddy bear that his son, Christopher Robin, was so fond of. In fact, the boy in the series, Christopher Robin, is named after Milne's son, and the names of almost all other fictional characters, with the exception of Owl, Rabbit, and Gopher, were inspired by the names of the various other toys that Christopher Robin Milne owned. In a way, Milne literally breathed life into his son's toys and playroom when he created the series. Here is a list of characters for you to check out, and recall some of the most wonderful and hilarious moments that came locked in the pages of each installment of the story series. List of characters in the series. Given below is a list of all characters that have ever appeared in any of the Winnie the Pooh installments, be it on print media, theater, radio, or movie adaptations. Get introduced to these characters yet again. Winnie the Pooh, the friendly, sometimes serious, adorable toy bear who is the titular character of the series. Alexander the beetle who got upset and hid in a crack for 2 days. Beaver, the extremely hard-working beaver who is a resident of the dam near Polo-Sticks Bridge. Buster, the precious pet pup of Darby, the 6-year-old girl with red hair. Christopher Robin, the boy in the series. His playroom houses most of the toy animals that we come across in the entire series. Christopher's mom, Christopher Robin's mother, whose face is never seen and she appears only twice in the entire series: in the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh and in the Book of Pooh, Stories from the Heart. Crud, the disgusting mound of green goo that rules the filthy domain of under the bed. Eeyore, the mostly melancholic donkey who is a good friend of Winnie the Pooh. Piglet, Winnie the Pooh's best pal and his comrade in arms in all of his major adventures. Tigger, the bouncy stuffed tiger that is a good friend of Pooh. Conga, Pooh's female kangaroo friend. Roo, Conga's Joey and a good friend of Tigger. Owl, the soidescent wise guy and teacher of all animals. Rabbit, the rabbit who assumes himself to be the smartest animal in the entire 100-acre wood. Those were some of the prominent characters, and most of them have appeared in the original books. Following are some other characters. New cartoon editions by Disney you might want to check out. Early Late Small Henry Rush Lottie Grandpa Buck Gopher Gopher's Grandpa Dexter Darby Cassie Holly Lumpy Jr. Heffalump Skippy Porcupine Raccoon Possums Vixen Skunk Turtle Wooster Woodpecker Nasty Jack Smudge Stan Hef. Quotes by characters in the series. Following are some of the best quotes by various characters from the series. While some quotes are hilarious and downright cute, some quotes are rife with simple yet deep wisdom about life and relationships. A little consideration, a little thought for others, makes all the difference. Eeyore, don't underestimate the value of doing nothing, of just going along, listening to all the things you can't hear, and not bothering. Piglet, I am a bear of very little brain, and long words bother me. Winnie the Pooh, if the person you are talking to doesn't appear to be listening, be patient. It may simply be that he has a small piece of fluff in his ear. Winnie the Pooh, when stuck in the river, it is best to dive and swim to the bank yourself before someone drops a large stone on your chest in an attempt to push you there. Eeyore, I think that I have just remembered something. I have just remembered something that I forgot to do yesterday and shan't be able to do tomorrow. So I suppose I really ought to go back and do it now. Piglet, excuse me a moment, but there's something climbing up your table. Tigger, before jumping up at the tablecloth and getting all wrapped and trapped inside it, promise me you'll never forget me, because if I thought you would I'd never leave. Winnie the Pooh, some people care too much, I think it's called Love. Winnie the Pooh, that is, more or less, a complete list of all characters of Winnie the Pooh, including some characters who just played cameos in a couple of installments. The cutest, most adorable teddy bear often, unknowingly, shares sublime yet mundane wisdom with us in his unique, cuddly way. Along with his cluster of thick pals, Winnie the Pooh continues to be counted amongst the best children's fiction and cartoon characters of all time.